Hello, it is me, Anime We or We Anime, and I'm here to bring you part one of What If Asta Had Demon Soul Magic, aka Mirror Jane's magic from Fairy Tale. If you don't know Fairy Tale, I recommend you watch it. Don't listen to people who says it's trash. They don't know taste, dude. They just don't know. Okay, it's a beauty. Okay, Fairy Tale is a beauty among animes. Okay, I recommend you watch it if you haven't already. Or if you are, there might be a little bit of spoilers in this. Uh, Most likely not, because I'm making my own like story in this. But oh, also before I forget to mention, uh, I got this idea from this person. I don't know your gender, so I'm just gonna say them. Yeah, thank you for this comment. It gave me this idea. Uh, and they also gave me the oh, the chip. Oh no, right there he is. Oh, there's two. They gave me the permission to use these techniques, these spells that we will be seeing in this What If. Okay, all 20 of them. That I'm presuming they wrote, and not with AI. I'm just gonna presume they wrote it. Okay, and if you did write it, good on you. Uh, and yeah, we had a whole entire conversation in the comments. I forget what video, but yeah. Oh, also, uh, I don't know if any of you been watching or has watched at this point my What If Deku had a copy quirk, but I've been saying the Deku What If for this set of three was what if Deku was Red Hood? It's not. It's Spider-Man, which will be coming out Wednesday, by the way. And Friday is Poison Release Naruto. What if? Well, what if Naruto had Poison Release? I made all those jutsus. That will be coming out Friday. All right. I believe we can get into the backstory of things and then to the current start of the anime. And then we'll probably stop at uh when will we stop? Oh, I don't know yet. I was thinking the like the first mission, like they go on, Asta goes on. I think that's where we'll stop, depending on time. That is. Uh yeah, depending on time. We'll see where we'll stop. Okay. I'm gonna try to make this first episode a little bit shorter, and then we'll get progressively longer episodes. Cool? Okay. So, backstory of things. Not Asta. Well, Asta, which I will be calling them Asta because of mistakes. Okay, but their actual name is Astral. You ask what? Nothing. Vox Machina joke. But yeah. Uh, Astral's their actual name. If I say Asta, I'm sorry. Uh, I'll probably call her Asta. And also the ship will be Girl X Girl if you have a problem with that. I don't care. I don't know who yet, okay? I don't know who. But we'll have to see. Okay? It will be a total random kadink-a-link on who it is. Okay? Put your uh opinions down below on what female character they Astral will be getting together with. Okay? I am pro what is oh god. I LGBTQ plus uh, couples, okay, and anything to do with that, okay. I'm pro. I have a lot of friends that are. Uh, can I say gay? Can I say that? I have a lot of friends that are gay, okay, and bi, and I have not. I have yet to meet a trans. I really want to meet them. They seem fun. I don't know. Don't question my opinions. Anyways, so yeah, backstory of things. Five leaf. I mean, Demon Soul Magic would be a five leaf grimoire type deal, which what our main character will have, just like in canon, except for no anti magic, Demon Soul Magic. See, originally she does have transformation magic until she made a deal with the devil. I mean, given she was born with the devil, so I mean, technically not a deal with it. With it, it just made this possible. Okay, couldn't tell you the devil's name. I'm not making it up. If you have an idea on what I could call the demon's name, please put it down in below. I need help. I'll probably use their. If I think it's an awesome name, dude, I'm telling you, I'll use it right now. I'll use it. Put it down in comments, please, please, please. Okay, but not a black clover. Make up your own name if you want to. I mean, if there's a devil out there that makes sense of this, makes sense with this type of magic, please put that down in the comments. Please. Okay. She is also originally from the Spade Kingdom, just like I think that's a spoiler, but you've probably already watched Black Clover or have seen some of it. So this isn't really a spoiler. Just like I'm just gonna come out and say it. He's the Prince of Spade Kingdom. Or yeah. Well, was supposed to be the soon-to-be prince until blah 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 happens. I'm sorry if I spoiled anything for you. Uh, very sorry. Didn't really want to, but I had to say this. I don't know. See, they were both originally taken from Spade Kingdom as favors. Well, taken away from it during like the takeover of the Dark Triad, right? And so one family, well, the main family, the royal family, took like their guards took Yuno, and another person escaped Spade. Like another guard took their daughter, white hair. Uh, well, it's Asta, taken away from there, putting him over, and these two people, the ones that would be taking them to the Clover Kingdom, would meet in Asta's taker, father, mother. But yeah, let's go mother. Uh, no, let's go father. Yeah, sure. Would say to the other man that's taking please take her to the Clover Kingdom or wherever you're taking him, Prince please, please. It's my daughter. Um, I I'll cover your tracks. I'll do anything I can to help you to get those two there. I'll hold these people off as long as I can. Okay? So please take them, and also here, take this grimoire. Um, actually, it's not very much of a grimoire now because it was my wife's, but here, please keep these safe and keep the grimoire with my daughter. Please. Thank you. Of uh of course. I'll do what I can. And they would both go separate ways. And Asta would be taken to the same place, the Hajj Village Church, to Sister Lily, and Oh God, his name. The old guy's name. I can't. Oh God, I can't remember his name. But he's the father. The father. That's what they've always called him. Father. So yeah, took him to the father and sister. Lily. Uh, yeah. And then he would go back, fight. He would sadly pass. Right. And now we skip. Well, they grow up with each other. They don't know anything but their names. And well, Astral was given a grimoire with a 5-leaf insignia on it. And one day, training under the demon's skull in the distance from Hajj village, she would finally decide to open it. And then she would proceed to pass out and meet in a black abyss with a massive demon with horns, multiple eyes, multiple heads, multiple arms. And we can see where this is going, multiple legs. Just a amalgamation of multiple other demons just put together. And it would be like hearing 20 voices at the same time when this thing is talking. And it would say, so, and like multiple different voices. I'm just starting to do the main one, the deep. So, you are, what was it? Lychee? No, that's the fruit. Lychee? Uh, Asta's mother's name in canon. Okay. So, actually, what is it? So I get this right. Black clover Asta name. Licta. Licta? Licta? Her name. Lic Licta? I'm saying that so wrong, but it would say, so, you're blank. I can't say the name. Okay, I'm sorry. Daughter, and the successor of my power, I hope you're ready, because you've, you have just woken a devil inside of you, and now there's no turning back. What? What do you mean? What? Who are you? He would say its name. They would say their name. I can't even pronounce that. Um, but hi, um, my name's Astral. Oh God, I I think I've messed up. Oh, I think I messed up. And then time skip 2 hours later. By the way, she was like 5 when this happened. Yes, they were training then. Their entire goal was we're gonna be magic knights and protect and become the Wizard King. I mean, well, technically in my case it's Wizard Queen because I'm a girl, but so be I'll be a king. I don't think that physically works. We'll figure it out as we go, okay? You know. Um, okay, Astral. Oh God. A couple hours later, from that instance, she would awake to see her left arm engulfed, well, turned into, well, not her arm, not her arm at all, not her arm. It would be black, spiky along the forearm, and then feathery on a little bit of the like bicep, and then scaly on the underneath of the forearm. There would just be just a lot of things going on with it. Her fingers would be spikes at the end. Like I said, um, basically younger Mira Jane, right? Basically that. Uh, so she would try to tear it off. It's not coming off. So she would run to the church and run straight to Sister Lily and the father. Well, father. As she would arrive, she would start screaming, "Father, sister, where are you? I need your help." And then she would run inside, seeing everyone there, and two other people she doesn't. Well, she would recognize them because it's villagers in the village. She would, well, father would say, "Oh, Astro," or "Oh, Astro. Oh, what happened, dear?" And Sister Lily would also run up, asking what happened. She would explain, she opened the grimoire. You, and the sister would, well, Sister Lily would say, Astro, we told you not to open that. It has a five-leaf grimoire. Or they wouldn't, they wouldn't be able to see that. They would be able to see, like, they would be able to see it. That's, like, you could clearly see it in, like, Asta's, right? We told you not to open that. It had a five-leaf grimoire, or five-leaf clover on it. That means a devil resides in there. Remember what we told you? And then she would start to tell like the what the individual like clover leaves mean. I believe it is. Oh God, you're gonna have to correct me where I'm wrong. It was loyalty, love, and hope. And then within the fourth, it's good luck. And in the fifth resides the devil. I believe it is. I believe it is that. I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm right. Telling you, first ever anime. I think I get something wrong. Hold on, I need to do something. Oh God, I dropped my phone. Of course I did. You all can still. You probably heard that. I feel so bad now. I hope you all can ignore that because I still can't edit it out. I tried to. I took out my earbud and everything, trying to just block you all from that. It didn't work very much, I think. Still very sorry. Still working with my editing software, and plus everything in spring is blooming now, and it kind of sucks where I'm sitting at because there's a bush in front of me that is just completely like full of like petals, but I can deal with it while recording, and plus I could always move seats, well, places. But anyways, I still apologize. Everyone would start running over, and the other kids that would be there, the other two villagers that'd be talking to the father and Sister Lily would run over and say, well, one of them would say, "Oh my, she's a demon. Get that thing out of here. She can't live here any longer." Whoa, now, we're taking it too far, Mr. Hojima. We're taking that too far, okay? It's an issue with the past. We told her not to open the grimoire, and yet she still did. So we'll deal with it, Mr. Hojima and Mrs. Hojima. I swear that's a name in anime I've heard, and I just can't pinpoint the name Hojima. I feel like that's Kaiju number eight. I've been rewatching Kaiju number eight because the new season comes out this year. No like time released, but I'm told it's supposed to be coming out this year. But anyways, things would keep on going on. They'd keep on doing whatever they can to get that off. The other two villagers would run out and would run all across the village, telling the other villagers about what has become of once a sweet girl they knew, but now she has turned into a devil, to their knowledge. But in like 3 or 4 years, so like when she's 8 or 9, 8 and a quarter, that thing they would be able to hide it away with her magic, or well, in correct terms, the devil would take it away because maybe making a maybe awaking a devil inside a book didn't come with enough precaution. Um, yeah, I don't know, dude. But yeah, it would go away within 3 or 4 years. Uh, Actually, here's the thing I want to do before we actually time skip again uh to the day of the award, not the award ceremony. The When goes and gets his grimoire. And yes, uh, Asta can use this grimoire because of reasons. Plot, plot. Also, plot armor. Uh, Plot armor. Actually, that's not even plot armor. Just main character. She can use it, right? But yeah, before we go into into well, that section of things, Asta, during that same night, or a couple years later, uh, 3 and a quarter years later from that day, Asta would have a dream. Astral would have a dream that she, well, that that the name of the devil that resides in her book, in grimoire, that I need your help coming up with a name. Please help me. Right. It would return. The 20 voices would say, "See, you are quite unprepared for my power, so I'm gonna take it away for now, but yet you can still use it." Or something on the lines of they would make a deal on to take away this arm and replace it with the one that she knew, right? Or yeah, something her arm would go back to normal, the same like muscle strength, entirety of her right arm. Her left arm would be normal again, and nobody would be scared of her. Or they would still be scared of her, just not as much. So now, Astral would be walking with Yuno towards the Grimoire Tower, where people get their grimoires. Grimoires? Yeah, that's how you say it. Grimoires? However you want to say it, you can say it. Uh, that tower, would go in, get his four-leaf grimoire, and then they would have pretty smooth sailing. They would do like the whole entire fist bump thing, and then Rev Chi would come up, "Give me your book, kid," and he would take the book, and then bing, bada, boom. Well, this guy is doomed. Why does that keep on happening? So, without turning into uh like not putting on the dress. Actually, no. Uh, Astral would say, "Demon soul magic, infernal diva." And so, what would happen? Like the anime transformation thing, where like the body goes all white or like a very bright color, and then the dress just appears. That's what would be happening, and what she would be wearing, the outfit that she's in, a well, it would be Infernal Diva, and you can read that. But I'll read it if you're listening to this and not watching it, which I don't really recommend watching it. I recommend listening to this, honestly. So, she's wearing is a sleek black dress with red accents and a high slit. Does that mean like cleavage? See, I'm not very good with clothing, okay? Featuring devil horn motif. She would just actually grow devil horns. Um, okay. Accessories included spiked bracelets and a choker, hairstyled in dramatic waves with red tips. Okay. Everything. She just grows devil horns into instead of the motifs. Okay. You know what a motif is? Like 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 the Easter bunny like ears that you can just put on like over your head. That's what motifs are. If you didn't know. Okay. I mean, for the boys out there that who didn't know that, that's what they are. Basically, sort of. Or if you watch wrestling, you would know the wrestler named Stephanie Valkyr down from in NXT, currently NXT Women's Champion. Uh, she wears them in her entrance, like gear. Cool, cool. And there's many other characters that wear it. That's the only way I know how to explain it. And the techniques would be melee play fire and shadows, creating fiery blasts and shadowy illusions to confuse enemies. Now, I'll tell you what, I've looked through all of these. Uh, a lot of them are very similar, which I don't care. It's fine by me. It could just be like an upgrade, sort of type deal. I just wanted to warn everybody. If things get like repetitive, uh, no problem to our main guy who gave us these like techniques, but like yeah, I think it's been 30 minutes. We'll go a little farther. Okay. I got a way that we could cliffhanger this. Okay. Anyways, she would say, "Demon soul magic, infernal diva." She would acquire the clothes, and then she would have fire in one hand, in her right hand, and then it would seem like using the shadow illusions part of this the like the magic portion of it. Behind her would be a one demon with like the horns as she's wearing more like a feminine. That's feminine, yeah, a more feminine. You all get what I'm trying to say. Uh, more womanly. Feminine. I'm gonna shut up. Uh, looking devil or demon, whatever. Oni. That's for like ogres and evil things. Uh, Aku, I believe, is actually for like devil. Oh, it's been a while since I've done much things. Uh, wearing everything she's wearing in her right hand would also be a flame, just a black flame. Uh, and then they would both push out their hands in unison, and then they would both say in unison again, "Infernal." Um. Yes, yes. infernal demon fang. And then as they would thrust their hands forward, a like a wave of fire, just like a spinning fire like bolt type deal would fire out, and it would as it would hit Revchi, his skin would blacken, and well, to his eyes it would blacken, and then it would start to just disintegrate until it eventually stopped. Yeah, after he passed out, and then Astral would de-transform back to her black dress as she would run up to, you know, hand him his grimoire and say, "You need to watch out sometimes, or you could get really hurt, okay? I have a feeling we're not going to be in the same um, squad, so please take care of yourself. Don't get hurt. Please, you're my brother. I mean, not blood related, but you're a brother to me. So please take care of yourself." And would say, um, he caught me off guard. Yeah, we both know that's not the case. You watched him. I watched you watch him come out of the shadows and take your book, and you got captured. We both know that's not the case. I'm very observant. We both know this. Well, anyway, let's get back, okay? Before they start worrying about us. And by the way, if you keep on acting like this, you'll never make it to be. You'll never be the Wizard King, okay? Sure. So you still remember our bet, huh? Oh, not our bet. We just became rivals. That's we never bet anything. Right. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Another person. What did you do? Nothing. I did nothing. We should train separately, away from each other, so I can keep stuff hidden from you in case we duel it out. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, tough guy. Anyways, I'm gonna time skip again, like a long time skip. Um, yeah, right all the way to the end. This is only a one-part series, a one shot. Yeah, no, I'm joking. I'm gonna time skip to where they're close. They're actually at the capital, ready for the Magic Knight entrance exam. I'm gonna just time skip till there because nothing else really happens except for like dialogue, and I don't feel like talking. I mean, I'm still gonna talk. Oh God, I keep on digging myself a hole. Um, I'm gonna take a drink of water because my throat's hurting. Actually, it's my voice, not even my throat. Anyways, so as we would approach, well, not we, but they would approach, a lot of people would be staring at Astral because clearly rather attractive uh, woman around the same age as many others around this area trying to get in. A lot of people would hit on Astral, and she'd keep on saying, "Oh, you're not my type. Get lost." She would be so cold to these people, just full on, like, cold. Just, yeah, no, you better get away from me before I kick you in the nuts, break your nose. Eh, I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Um, and, like, throw you in the dumpster where you belong, trash. Like, that type of deal. Like, she wouldn't say it, but, like, they could tell that she meant it, right? That's what they meant, right? I mean, given also, I want to make this clear. Astral does have quite a bit of magic, like power to her. So like it's not gonna be like I mean, given people are gonna look down on her because, well, that's just how men are. Men are just like this. They will look down on women, thinking they are weaker. Okay? If you are a guy like that, get off my channel. I'm joking. I mean, I'm not joking, but yet I don't respect you or like you by any means if you think that way. Or anybody will not like you if you think that way, man. Okay? Dude, I know so many people like that. No, bro's been single since he was, well, since forever. I've known him for a long time. He still thinks it. No wonder he hasn't had a girlfriend. Okay? Not talking about myself. I want to make that entirely clear. Clear. Bro, equal rights. Mm-mm. My hands are rated E for everyone. Come and catch him. I don't know why I said that. I just want to make sure everybody knows equal rights. Anyways, sorry. As everything would go on, they would go through all these different tests. Um, right, they would go through all these different tests until the well, the to show what they can do to the squad captains. Right, and Astral is clearly just not doing much. She's like, ah, yeah, this should work. I, I I can do this. Yeah, and then she would fly up about the same height as like stop. Really? Really, you gotta show me up like that? Like a couple inches higher. Just like higher by like a couple feet. Just not a lot. Just like I got taller than you. Like she would full on just like funny face like and I'm talking about like thumbs in the ears and just waving them around like that type of deal. Like that's what she would do. And like they could all like everyone could gather like oh they're siblings, but they don't look sibling like they don't look like siblings, but they must be like either friends or siblings to act like this with each other. And they're both Astral is honestly Yuno's best friend and vice versa. So yeah, I want to make that entirely clear. Oh, and sucks. Anyways, so yeah. So now it's time for the fighting portion and haha would challenge well Asta, which is most it's a mistake, honestly. It's a high mistake. Like wanted to fight her, but Asta would say, "Oh, too late, We can fight any other time, you know that, right?" Yeah, but I wanted to show off what we could do in front of these guys. But no, Hot Pants over there gotta fight you instead. Well, you should have just said it faster. Shut up. No. Please? No. Fine. I swear. Well, anyways, it's my time to fight. Watch this. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass so hard. I don't even need my magic to do it, but I'm gonna show him that I'm not weak. Oh, this guy's dead. Not really. Not really. You're not actually gonna. I'm not actually gonna, you know, turn you over to the can and then kick it down like a bridge. And watch it like your can just like go down the river and to never be seen again. I'm joking. But anyways, you might want to start. Can we start? And William would say, "Yes, young one, yes." Oh yeah. Oh, you're screwed. I don't even remember your name. I honestly don't care. And Seke would say, "My name's my name's Seke." Haha. And I'm gonna take you down and show everyone that you're weak, commoner. What? What does having being a commoner have to do with anything? I'm so confused. Like, what does that have to do with anything that I've just said? Like, what does that have to do? Like, bird on top of my head. What does that have to do with anything? I don't know what you said, but I feel like you agreed with me somehow. But anyways, um, yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass. Demon Soul Magic, Infernal Diva, and again, it's the a sleek black dress with red accents, high slit. I have a feeling that's part was cleavage. I have no idea. I don't know anything about dresses. Okay, I don't know much about anything about like I don't know much about anything that actually like fits in. I don't know much. Uh, okay, I just don't. Not my fault. Just the way I was. Actually, probably is my fault. I don't listen to much of anything. But anyways, yeah, which with the devil horns and the the spike bracelets and choker, uh, dramatic waves with red tips as her hair, and yeah, everyone would see this. Oh, transformation magic! She whispered the devil's soul, demon soul magic, so that nobody else in the the other competitors couldn't hear her. But the squad captains all heard demon soul magic. Nozel got worried, knowing a lot about the Spade Kingdom and their demon power. But everyone would ooh, that well, isn't that interesting? I'm gonna try to get her. Well, as you know, they would be like, ooh. Yami would be like, oh wow, that's sick. Like, bro, oh man, that's gonna be good. Oh yeah. Oh, I hope she picks me. Anyways, as things would go on, uh, Astral in her new form would say with a new voice this time. Last before, when we did this the other time, the previous time, uh, I forgot to do a different voice. Personally, I forgot to do it. I forgot to do a different voice. I'm sorry, but new voice. It would be a little deeper. Uh, and I think it would sound like, "Yes, you are so done here, so done." And then Seke would make the Seke bronze magic Seke cannon or something. I think that's what it is. Like the thing that he does in the fight. I don't remember the thing. But anyways, this is what he would do, and Asta would do the same thing as previously. Well, not like the spell, like the name attack. She would just get the fire and just throw one, throw a fireball, like a small fireball at uh Seke, which it would tank, and then Seke would say, "Haha! I knew you were weak." What the hell is that? And then Astra would say, "Oh, I'm weak. Let's see about this. Infernal Demon Fang." And then, boom, she would thrust her hand forward. Well, the demon, as I previously uh, described, is the word I was looking for. Described would also do the same with her black fire. Yeah, that fire is yeah, it's going straight through the second cannon. Well, Seke thinks it is. In reality, oh no, it's not. Well, the bigger one's fire isn't. Sekai thinks, oh, I'm screwed. And he's the only one that can see this. That's it's just illusions, like for him, like how he did with Revchi. Like she would throw it, like the bronze thing would crack, uh, and then she would run up as quick as she could and get like fire around her hand and just punch it, and it would shatter, and then she would punch Seke in the gut and then uppercut him like as he would bend over to grab his gut, hit him in the face, break his nose, and then punch him in like the chest, like playing on like sternum like area, just boom, and just send him backwards flying into the wall behind him to win. As you all know, all we do is win, 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 no matter what. I don't. I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted because of that. Please don't copyright me because of that. She would untransform and say, well, that was fun. I wish you were more of a challenge. Swear, everyone thinks I'm weak. And then she would walk back into the crowd and then, would win his fight. Blah, blah, blah. Uh, a little different thing. No, I'm not doing that. Uh, everyone would get called up. People would raise their hands. Things would go on until we'd reach, and then after, it'd be Asta, or Astral. Would clearly pick the Golden Dawn, and well, the only person to raise a hand for Astral, because everyone else heard the Demon Soul magic, Infernal Diva, while everyone else heard Infernal Diva, they just didn't hear like the like magic. Or no. They heard Magic Inferno Diva, so they guessed like, oh, they have transformation magic, which technically, yes, she does. And then Yami would raise his hand, and he would say, kid, come join my crew. And Astra would say, right on. What did you just say? Right on. Cool. Finral would be like, oh my god, they're so pretty. Like he would have like some type of like attack, like oh beauty, beauty, like he'd pass out or something. Do something along the lines of that. Uh, and yeah, time skip. I'm gonna time skip until where they get to the Black Bull's hideout, and well, they do the like same thing as they do. They introduce everyone. Well, Finral introduces everyone. And then Magna wants to do a whatever he wants to do, that he just gets a fireball blasted back at him or something. Yeah, she as that happens, where everything else happens, right? Uh, they would go outside, and I did forget bap, baptism is what it's called, a fiery baptism. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna throw a fireball at her, and she's gonna punch it back, just like backhand it back. Like she'd go into the Infernal Diva, put fire around her right hand, and do like a volleyball serve, or just backhand it, like hit it back, like it would spin so fast. Luckily, Magna uh, would lower down the power as you would be hit, and as uh, Astral would detransform, she would run up and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I hurt you? It was dumb of you to do that. I kinda." I mess with fire a lot. But anyways, you okay? I'm sorry. And Magna would say, "Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Man, you're strong. Nobody has ever done that. That's the coolest way I've ever seen someone dodge or send back a fireball. I'm telling you, you just hit that thing. Oh my God! Welcome to the Black Bulls, kid. I think we're very similar in age, so you have no right calling me kid. I'm gonna call you kid. Please don't. I'm gonna do it. Why? Because, yeah, that's not a reason, like at all. Just saying yeah doesn't make anything a reason. Why are you like this? I was raised this way. I can tell. I can tell very much so. And then, welcome to the Black Bulls, going on missions. The first actual mission would be, yeah, the whole entire boar hunting mission, and then it turns into crap. You all know what happens. They would fly there. Actually, they would meet Noelle first. Uh, Astral would introduce herself. Hi, I'm Astral. What's your name? Um, you have no right to know my name, commoner. How does that make? What the hell? I mean, literally. What is up with her? Who peed in her cabbage? What did you just say? I said, who peed on her cabbage? Are you saying that because that happened to you once? Yes, very much so. I was growing cabbage. No, given I don't even like cabbage. I was just giving it. I was just making it because uh, my sister at my church really liked cabbage. So I was growing it for like a gift for a birthday. So yeah, and somebody peed on it. Yeah, it was during the time when I had like a massive demon arm, and people hated me because of it. And so yeah, that's just kind of how it happened. What? You had a demon arm? Yeah, it's an entire long story. I'll tell you about it later. Uh, anyways, I'm out of here. Where's my room? You know what? I'll fire it. You know what? You probably should lead me to my room. I'm terrible with directions. I have a feeling that's true. Is the problem, and life's gonna be a living hell for you in this place. Then, what do you mean? Oh, the place moves around like every like day. Are you serious? Yeah, it sucks. You get used to it though. I have a feeling I'm not gonna get used to it. Well, you probably aren't for a long time. I hate this place already. But the people's fun. And yeah, we're done time skip to the mission. Noelle, Magna, and Astral. Well, Astral would be flying on her own broom. Just, you know what I'm talking about? Just through the air, going to the place. They would land. Uh, Astral doesn't even use her magic. She just cracks skulls. Cracks the boar's skulls. Just, dah! Boom! Eat it, boar! Boom! These things are gonna feed us for weeks. Boom, boom, just cracking him over the head. Bare strength. Yes, she does have the same strength of Asta in the canon. Just she's a little bit more brutal. Just bap, just hand going straight through the skull, ripping it out, grabbing the brain, and just squishing it in her hand. She would do once, like, and stare at Magna and would say, "This is the funnest I've ever had in ever, like in ever." Like I'm telling you, this is the most fun I've had in like forever. um. Okay, I know we're not friends by any means. We had to agree on this. She's a little crazy. Yes, commoner. Yes, it is. Yes, she is. Kind of creepy. Reminds me of my cousin. What? Yeah, you know, Marilona Vermillion. Yeah, she kind of reminds me of her. We can't have those two meet like at all, like at all. We can't, like at all. Oh, trust me. I believe you. So, and then they would hear Astral yell out, "Hey guys, come over here and look at this!" And they would run over, looking over a cavern with a village. And Magna would say, "What?" And that's where I'm going to cut off. Cliffhanger. Anyways, yeah, that's where I'm going to end it today. uh, uh, do we make this? I really want a cliffhanger. Is the terrible thing just to make you all suffer. I hate cliffhangers. I despise cliffhangers unless it's like a good cliffhanger, which I believe this is. Rate the cliffhanger down below, or I'll make a poll. One of the two. We'll see. I'll probably just put it down in the comments. But anyways, yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. I really hope you do. Well, did that is. Really hope you did. Uh, yeah. Also, shout out to this guy. I'm not gonna try to. I'm not gonna try to. I'm gonna call you three. Okay, three here. Uh, I'm gonna. I'm not gonna attempt to say your full name, so I'm gonna call you three. I hope you're okay with that, man. Shout out to this guy or girl or them. I don't know your gender, so I'm not gonna question it. So, okay. Shout out to this guy or girl or whatever for giving me all these ideas. And yeah, yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's where I'm gonna end it. Like I said, thank you all for watching the first part of What If Asta Had Demon Soul Magic, titled "An Angel and a Devil." I hope you all enjoyed it. Roll the dice of life once again. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you all next time. Bye. Well, bye now. Bye.